Joe Paul. Hello. Would you like to tell us
Hello.
your experience?
I've already started my first draft, but my official draft, the final one, it's pretty hard to decide on how my story goes because I have to make it seem very fluid and natural. Like there are times where my writing is very stiff and it just seems very off. So I'm hoping that my final draft will sound very natural and good enough because this is gonna be my first novel that I'm gonna publish. So I'm very nervous.
Yes, indeed. When we're writing a novel, it's very important to make sure that the story is flowing through very easily, very smoothly. Because if not, the readers will have a bumpy ride, and we don't want that. So, to make a smooth and fluid story, how do we do that? Well, everyone has their own technique. Right now, we have very important news to tell you that we did not announce yet. Currently, in this meeting, we have a guest, a very special guest. His name is James. Hello, James. He is a representative of our new partnership. That just happened recently. Hermosa Pieza has recently gotten into a partnership with another name, Likha Company Philippines. I don't know if you guys are familiar with that name, Arcane Company Philippines, but they are in charge already of many things, have a large following on Facebook, follow their Facebook page. But the bottom line, we are here to officially announce our partnership with the Arcane Company Philippines and the benefits that you guys will have. Sir James, would you like to speak about about our partnership?
All right. Hello, everyone. Hi, Argus, and of course, hello to our writer. Of course, thank you very much for welcoming us as part of your partners for the Hermosa Pieza writing competition. Again, as what I've mentioned to you, Argus, for the past meeting that we had, it is also our privilege to really tell the story of the writers to the entire world. No, the universe rather. Wow. Anyways, by the way, I'm James. I'm the president of RP, and I'm also the gatherings head of RP. And tonight, nga, as what Argus mentioned, we partnered with them to officially, kung sino man yung winner of the competition, we will be producing the entire series for the Philippines. Ayan. So kung sino man yung hihirangin as the champion, at the end of the competition, we will be producing it in partnership with Pop TV and Line TV. So you will be part of the process as well in choosing who will act in your written piece, and of course, you will be compensated as well by Arcane Company Philippines and of course Pop TV. So we are excited to tell the story of whoever will win the competition. So I hope that you will support and of course do your best in writing the best story ever, as we also want to share it to everyone, not just here in the Philippines, but also all over the globe. So ayun, siguro what I just want from all of you is to really write from your heart, and of course really write with a purpose in mind. Look into your core, look into what you really want to achieve at the end of the day, or what message would you like to convey to the people who will be reading, and of course if you will become the winner, who will be watching your soon-to-be series in Pop TV. So once again, thank you very much, Argus, for inviting me tonight, and it's my pleasure to announce to everyone our partnership, and we are excited to finally announce it to the entire RP family.
Yes, thank you so much too as well, James. And we are also very excited for this partnership between Hermosa Pieza and Raikan Company Philippines. Did you hear that, guys? Are you excited? Because I am so glad that I can finally get that off my chest. Now I can finally say out to the world that Hermosa Pieza and Raikan Company Philippines will be conducting a competition where the final winner will have their novel adapted into a live action series. So what are our thoughts on that? Let me ask some people here, ask some aspiring writers here what they feel about this announcement, because it's a very good announcement, actually, if I so myself. Oh, Sushi Love 143, good evening. Hi, would you like to share your thoughts about this new announcement by Sir James and Raikan Company Philippines? How does it make you feel? Are you excited?
First and foremost, ako nga pala si Sushila143 or mas kilala sa Facebook bilang si Spacer Channel. And I'm the one who's creating Tagalog sub for Studio Wabi Sabi and GMM TV. Siyempre masaya dun sa kanilang announcement na may possibility na yung mananalo is dito, magiging TV series. Siyempre, yun naman ang pangarap ng lahat, di ba? Well, siguro lahat kami kinakabahan na dahil kailangan talaga yung sulat namin bukod sa maiintindihan, dapat may message din kahit paano. Hindi naman po pwedeng magsusulat ka lang ng walang message. So, kailangan talaga doble kayod sa pagsusulat. Kailangan hindi lang sa naiintindihan, kailangan maramdaman din ng mga readers na yung intention mo is malinis. Hindi yung nagsusulat ka lang dahil lang gusto mo lang mapansin, gano'n.
It's important to have a message inside of your story, because if there's none, what is its purpose? A message is the one when in communication. There is a receiver and there is someone who relates. Joshua George, would you like to share your feelings?
Naiiyak ako, wait lang. Kasi personally, what I expected was the winner will get their novel published. So that was the most thing that I expected. But turning it into a series is a whole new level, and it's, I don't know, nakakaiyak siya kasi kami dito, marami kaming ideas na gustong i-share, tapos we would be given the chance na parang, naiiyak lang talaga ako. Naiiyak ako, wait lang. Thank you.
Thank you for sharing. I feel you. That is exactly how Hermosa staff behaved when we received the news. So, April Arashi, would you like to share how you feel?
Hi, good evening. I'm April. That news really came as a surprise for me because when I went into the competition, when I registered, I also thought that the highest, the best thing that I could expect was to get my story published, but to have it adapted into a series, hearing that, it's very daunting. It's very exciting, but it's very daunting. I did not see that coming at all.
We have Nap. Hello, Nap. Would you like to share?
Hello po. Personally, the announcement really came as a big shock because to have for a writer to have their own series adapted is a huge step. It's a huge step in their own identity. And as someone who always have story ideas in their minds and always create scripts in their minds, it's a huge shocker to have at least to have the idea of having a series be adopted. Personally, I really thought this competition would be a collection of BL writers or writers to have a fun moment together, but suddenly with the announcement of the series, we're like, oh my god, how are we gonna do this? Because with it, and also putting into account with the story that I have planned on, it's gonna be a huge threat. It's gonna be a huge moment if any one of us, because that would also place the Filipino BL into the scene of the global scene, and that's gonna be really, really exciting for all of us.
Yes, indeed. It is very exciting. I'm very excited as well. My heart is going pasta right now with the opportunity of seeing your novels, seeing a Filipino PL novel of high quality being adapted